Welcome to DreamJob.Asia. I'm now here at Bangkok University with Khun Tor, Dr. Hataitip.
สวัสดีค่ะ Welcome to Bangkok University.
First, can you actually tell us a little bit about your current job, please?
What I'm doing now is the international coordinator of the School of Communication Arts at Bangkok University.
So, is this actually your dream job?
Actually, I don't have a dream job though. But what I have in mind is that whatever I do, it has to be related to English language. And so when I was in high school, one of my sisters, she's a flight attendant.
Yeah.
So I look at her and I think, well, she makes money and she travels. She shops a lot, so, well, it's a good career. Why don't I, trying to be a flight attendant. Mm-hmm. But then when I was in senior year in the undergrad level, my friend asked me, hey, Tor, would you like to apply for a scholarship to do your master's in the States and come back to be a teacher, to be a faculty at Bangkok University? And I thought, I can be a good teacher. So that's why I went for the exam. I passed the exam. So finally, and then I have become, I have been working for Bangkok University for 20 years.
It seems like you involved in diverse Korean experience. Is now still your dream job?
Well, at the beginning, yes, I thought it was, because I really enjoy teaching. I enjoy speaking, explaining to my students. But then after 5 years of teaching, like full-time, faculty, only teaching, I had a chance to work with International Affairs Office of the university. And I had an opportunity to welcome overseas guests. So I had a chance to, welcome them, took them around Bangkok, and also work with the office that I helped them, prepare the details for the news. So I thought like, wow, this is what I like, So that's when I thought like, that's it. That's my dream job, I can use my English, I can meet a lot of people. And that's it. And I asked the executives of the university that, is it possible for me to move from the School of Communication Arts, from a full-time faculty to be an administrative officer at the International Affairs Office? And they say yes. And since then, I have become the administrative officer instead of full-time faculty.
After you become a teacher, is it become your dream job also?
Well, at that moment, well, I think it's part of it though. I think if we are talking about at this very moment, I said yes. That's because once I have become administrative officer at the time, I also have a chance to be a MC, Master of Ceremony at a lot of events. And also I've been invited to be a guest speaker. They invite me to talk about the speaking skills, presentation skills, talk about communication skills. Well, so I would say that a lot of things that I'm doing at the moment, they are my dream jobs. And I think I'm doing well now, and I know that them. Yeah.
It seems like you're doing so diverse. What is the more challenging or interesting for those of your job?
And each job has challenging, moment. For example, I'm doing MC, for example, sports events, press conference. The most important skills for the MC at those events is that you have to have problem-solving skills at that very moment. You have to be able to improvise. What you see at that moment, how you're gonna correct the situation, how you gonna make the situation better or something like that. And also, if I be a guest speaker, for example, and I assign them to do the role play, I have to be able to use my analytical skills to be able to analyze their roles and then explain to them, describe them, and find the solutions for them or give them suggestions how to do it better. So I have to think and plan, very well that what kind of activities that the students like the most. So that's very challenging because of the age gap, right? but still, I think, and you know what? Even when I receiving guests, I have to contact a lot of people from different countries. I have to use my intercultural communication skills. So you see, each job that I'm doing right now, it's related. they need different kind of skills. But I can use, for example, the skills of intercultural communication skills to teach about the role play. So I think it's related and it's complement each other, and that's what I like the most.
It sounds fun about your job and your experience. Now let's talk about your organization. How it's so special about Bangkok University for you?
Well, of course, the university is very special. It's been years that Bangkok University tried to create characters of the students or even the university. We promote two things, creativity and entrepreneurial spirit. Every classes, every subject, every activity, even the new curriculum that we are working on at the moment, we have to make sure that it supports the creativity and entrepreneurial spirit of the students and faculty, or even facilities, everything that that Bangkok University invests. You can see, a lot of beautiful buildings, like diamond-shaped buildings at Ramsit campus, Well, we don't build them just to build up our image, but we need those buildings, those facilities to inspire students.
Now you are an international coordinator of School of Communication Arts. Are you still teaching?
Well, sometimes, because when you teach students, it's like you learn from them as well. I mentioned about age gap, right? By teaching them, I can learn a lot from them as well. Their attitudes, their thinking, their ideas, or even their creativity. And not only teaching, sometimes when we have projects, we try to recruit students to work with us. So it's a win-win. We learn from them, they learn from us. So yes, I do still teaching.
So if you have a student coming to you and asking for an advice for their career, what are you going to advise them?
There are two questions that students really love to come to me. Is that, should I work first or should I go for the master's degree? My answer is that if you have a chance, if your parents say yes to you, is that I would like you to find a job first. Try to work first. Try to find yourself first. Don't really jump to the conclusion that, this is your dream job. Who knows? For me, I found my new job just 10 years ago, right? So you have time, give yourself some time, give yourself a chance to learn, to find the right job for you. And if you fail, don't worry, and do not ask yourself why you failed. I would like you to ask yourself how you're going to make it better for your dream job. Good luck.
Thank you, Ajahn Tor, for your time today, and thank you for sharing with us. Stay tuned with us, and see you on the next one.